I know that many of you have questions about the COVID-19 Delta variant and the increased spread of infection. Here are some important facts. The COVID-19 pandemic is now primarily a pandemic of the unvaccinated, fueled by the aggressive Delta variant. The scientific data clearly show that the variant is significantly more infectious than the original virus and previous variants. It is causing a significant increase in positive cases and hospitalizations across our community, the vast majority of which are unvaccinated patients. While the current rise in cases is well below the winter 2021 surge, it's critical that we take every precaution to prevent a recurrence of those extremely difficult circumstances. Memorial Care is and will continue to be a leader in safety and spread prevention for our employees, physicians, and community, and that begins with vaccination. Please watch this brief message from our Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Jim Leo.
The Delta variant of COVID-19 is causing a sharp uptick in cases across the country and locally. What do we know about the Delta variant? First, we know that it is much more infectious than prior variants of the COVID-19 virus. A recent study showed that when patients first turned positive on testing for COVID-19 due to the Delta variant, their noses contain about 1,000 times the amount of viral particles as was seen with prior variants of the virus. This is an obvious explanation for why it is so much more infectious, so easy to transmit to others. Second, we know that the vaccines currently being utilized in the United States are very effective in reducing the likelihood of developing symptomatic COVID-19 infection from the Delta variant. Even more so, the vaccines are very effective in preventing hospitalization and death from the Delta variant. The vast majority of people currently being hospitalized for COVID-19 are unvaccinated. So the most important thing that you can do to protect yourself and those around you from the Delta variant is to get vaccinated.
Memorial Care has one of the highest employee vaccination rates of any health system in the country. We require all our healthcare workers who do not have an approved exemption for medical or religious reasons to be fully vaccinated no later than September 30th. The California Department of Public Health has since imposed the same requirements for all healthcare workers across the state. In addition, as of Wednesday, August 11th, and as required under another recent state order, we will ask all visitors to provide photo ID and proof of vaccination, or proof of a negative COVID-19 test taken within the previous 72 hours before entering our hospitals. Memorial Care Long Beach Medical Center, Miller Children's and Women's Hospital Long Beach, Orange Coast, and Saddleback Medical Centers. I also want to emphasize that our masking and physical distancing requirements also remain in place at all our facilities, including our many physician locations and health centers across the region. I know these measures may seem inconvenient, but please understand that we are doing all we possibly can to keep our patients, you, your loved ones, and our Memorial Care family safe. That's our job and our responsibility. We ask that you continue to show patience and kindness to our caregivers who are following our safety measures. They have served our community skillfully and with remarkable courage and dedication throughout this pandemic. They deserve our deepest respect and gratitude. Lastly, if you have not yet been vaccinated, please do so now. Simply schedule an appointment with your primary care physician or go to myturn.ca.gov. For additional information on COVID-19 and the Delta variant, please visit our website, memorialcare.org. Thank you for joining Memorial Care and keeping our community safe.